All right, it is Monday. It is 1 o'clock. Time for the Monday message. And to say that I'm excited about this call is a massive, massive, massive understatement. We got my buddy Paul Roberts on the call. He is going to light us up. Paul is the newest partner in integrity, and Paul, he's one of those people that if you get to have someone like that in your life, you get to meet someone of that quality, of that substance. It's such a fortunate thing. It's such a fortunate thing to meet someone like Paul Roberts that inspires me constantly. Dude, I'm just so excited about today's call. So I don't want to waste a ton of time on my stuff. I want to get into it and get Paul on. Let's go through our leaderboards for the week that was last week. All right, let's look at our producers. All producers over 1,000. We're going to start with on Submit. All producers over 1,000 on Submit. We got Adina Decker, $1,315.68. Danielle Miller, $1,321.80. Sean Quigley, $1,324.56. Antonin DeCarlo, $1,636.75. Andrea Poston, $1,666.44. Marty Uwe Pelkinen, $1,841.64. Noel Wilson, $2,419.44. Dave Fleming, $2,472.84. Alfonso Bell, $2,507.52. Joshua Mills, $2,559.35. Karen Lars, $3,300. Gustavo Mercedes Terran, $3,565.80. Mark Hutchison, $4,143.72. Lenoris Washington, $4,427.88. Jeremico Edwards, $5,287.56. Sabrina Floyd, $5,983.92. Martez Washington, the other Washington brother, man, lighting it up, $6,401.64. Nick Greco, he's part of that team under Jonathan Henderson, under Hindu. That's part of Hutch's team that is just coming on strong. $7,113.12. Way to go, Nick. Look at your top three right here. Mimi Ramiro, $13,005.24 in submitted premium last week. Way to go, Mimi. And then I came in second place with $14,783.28. And then Evan Patzer leading it. Man, you must have some whoppers in there, buddy. Way to go. $15,388. Dude, lighten it up. Lighten it up, man. That's awesome. And don't forget, if you'll submit your submitted numbers on the website, through our website on Friday, we'll get you on the leaderboard. We do get some of the numbers, a lot of the e-apps we don't get from the carriers. We do get it when it goes issue paid, but we do miss some of those e-apps, but we want to give you as much recognition as possible. All right, let's go to our next leaderboard. Month to date, issue paid. Here's your top 10 as it stands. Coming up over halfway through the month. You got Andrea Poston, new person, coming in at 10th place. Sabrina Floyd in 9th. Noel Wilson in 8th. Jeremico Edwards in 7th place. You got Patzer in 6th. It's obviously going to start to change after last week's submit. I'm sitting right now in 5th place. Brandon and Ashley Beal sitting in 4th. Soto sitting in 3rd. Gustavo Mercedes Terran sitting in 2nd, and Hutch leading the way, $17,060.41. Way to go, Hutch. Proud of you, man. I know you're out there leading. Weekly paychecks and promotions. That's why Andy Albright always taught me, gets people excited, is paychecks and promotions. Here's the top 5 paychecks from last week. You got Sabrina Floyd coming in over $3,000 last week. Way to go, Sabrina. Patzer up over $3,600. Way to go, dude. Hutch, he has had some massive paychecks. It's crazy. Here's how much Hutch's checks have taken off. It's probably a disappointment in the Hutch household when it drops below 10,000 in a week, man. But what a massive week. $6,191.97. Soto with $7,834 or $7,834.87. And top paycheck last week would be Brandon and Ashley Beal coming in at $14,885.42. Holy cow. Way to go, Brandon and Ashley. Awesome. Let's look at our next leaderboard. we got the Freedom Leaderboard. Why we call it the Freedom Leaderboard? Because recruiting is how you get free. You sell to eat, you recruit to live. You sell to eat, you recruit to live. That's why it's called the Freedom Leaderboard. Look at completed fast tracks last week. Jason Aversa and Mimi Ramiro both with 1 direct completed fast track. My base shop with 4 direct completed fast tracks. Brandon Beal leading the way with 6 direct completed fast tracks last week. Let's look at enrollees and licensing. Again, this is another thing. Please submit through the website because we want that. We want that data. We don't get it from all the companies, but we want to recognize you for enrolling people in licensing. You got Patzer and Quigley, both with 1 direct. Beal with 2 directs, and my base shop leading the way here with 4 direct enrollees and licensing last week. Then completed contracts, which is ultimately what you're getting them to. You're getting them in licensing, getting them through licensing, and then into contracts so they can get out there and help families. You got Jason Aversa with 1 direct, Brandon Beal with 2 directs, and my base shop leading the way with 3 direct completed contracts last week. All right, next. Boot camps. I cannot stress enough. First 2 have already happened, so unless you have a time machine, you missed out. If you have a time machine, you should let us know, though. I would like to fix some stuff. The big one is Burlington, home campus, corporate campus, May 7, May 8. Holly and I are going to be there. Please come be there with us. Holly and I are going to be at the open house on Sunday, and then we're going to be at the Spring Summit. I'm sorry, on May the 7th on Friday. Then we will be at the Spring Summit on Saturday, May the 8th. That is going to be an epic event. I cannot wait to get around the team there. Please come join us. We do need you to register so that we got a spot and a ticket for you. There is no cost, but we just need you to register so that we know what we got our hands on coming into Spring Summit. It's going to be epic. Then this run from Spring Summit to Family Reunion, I'm telling you, legends are going to be made. All right, we got anything else informational wise? End of slideshow. That typically means the slideshow is over. Awesome, dude. I cannot wait to hear what comes next. Y'all hear me talk about Paul Roberts a lot. I love this dude. This dude is an inspiring person. Like I said in the beginning of the call, it's such a fortunate thing to have someone like Paul happen into your life, man. Paul, you have inspired the entire alliance. You are the 4-minute mile, man. You're the 4-minute mile. You are the first partner at integrity in the alliance. Dude, I can't tell you what you did means to me, what it means to Holly, what it means to the team. I can't thank you enough for sharing some of your time. I know time has been hard to come by for you with all the stuff you've been doing with the Integrity Partnership. But dude, thank you for sharing some of it with us today. I love you, man. I'm gonna mute out and I'm gonna listen in and take notes.
All right, love you, man. Thank you for having me. A huge honor. For starters, Stephen Davies is one of the founders of this company. Someone, when I went to my very first convention, got to see him speak from stage. He didn't know who I was. Nobody knew who I was. Fitz barely knew who I was. And it is very surreal. I don't want to acclaim to always be the first partner. That ain't my style. We're all going to be first. We're all going to go partner. Every one of us. Steven's going. All the founders are going. I'm not going to rest till the founders go. I ain't giving up till they go. I just was in the right place, the right time, bottom line. And, but I can tell you, you can be in the right place at the right time too. And that's what I want to talk to you about today is I'm going to ask you to create a winning environment with just yourself. A lot of people get hung up on, I need to create this environment on my team, this winning spirit, this winning, a lot of people call and say, how are your meetings fun? How do y'all do this? How do y'all do that? Please understand that was created prior to one person joining my organization. It's inside of you. You're the leader. You're the tour guide of your team. And because you're the tour guide of your team, that also can be bad because you gotta look inside of you and see who you are. And you got to create that winning environment prior to bringing anybody on. Now, if you've already brought people in and you're struggling, that's okay. You can continue to do that, but you can't force them to be the winning environment. You must be the winning environment. I love what Steven's doing. He's going out there and running business. I did that in 2013, 2014. Proud of you, man. It says a lot about the winning environment that you're creating within your organization. And that's where it all begins. It's not, oh, let's get lucky and hire a few good people. It begins with what you have inside of you that will create that. Okay. And so I think first, and I mean, I'm going to just, this is going to be very cliche. Sorry. I don't have anything new to give, but it truly revolves around have fun, make money, make a difference. I don't, it doesn't get more confusing than that. And I love that because it is about having fun. God, please, it is about having fun. There's a lot of painful stuff going on in the world right now, but it's your job with your environment to make sure that pain goes away when they're around you. I thought we did one of our best TWCs a couple of weeks ago when I had Trina and Jenny and Brittany and Bubba, and we talked about what it was like during the virus and how we're all together. If you didn't watch that, please go back and watch it because it's that winning culture that you need to build when things are going on, things bad are going on the outside, but when they get around you, they feel like everything kind of stops. Everything's great. You're it. You're the tour guide, man. And I love that. I love that from the very beginning. I saw the type of tour guide that Steven was. Extremely funny, but God, vision like you wouldn't believe. Like he was going to tackle something. He was going to win, right? But funny, and fun. And he built that culture of fun. And I remember in the early days, I got to brainstorm with some of my buddies, and we talked about how we were going to build this culture of fun. And guys, everybody comes to us with a problem. Everyone. I don't care what the problem is, but mine was a series of problems. But the major problem in my life when I got here was a financial problem. The cars were repossessed. The home was in foreclosure. In fact, the night that I met Steven from stage, I didn't actually meet him. He didn't meet me. I met him. He didn't know who I was. But the night I saw him from stage, my first convention, please understand, I was having anxiety attacks, scared to death, worried about where my future was going to go. Financially, cars were being repossessed at that time, house in foreclosure. But it was people like Steven that were on stage that just this greatness came out of them, and you felt it. And for those couple of days that I was in Atlanta, all my pain went away. Because why? We were having fun. Listen, if you're brand new on this amazing Davies Nation team, go get your passport. You're going to travel the world with us, and you're going to have fun. We're going to take 12-hour flights and have pillow fights. We're gonna end up in different places in the country and say, hey, how do we get here? But we're gonna have fun all along the way. Our motto is have fun, make money, make a difference. You're the tour guide. It always cracks me up, Stephen, when people say to me, yeah, everyone on my team is angry. Yo, so are you. You're the tour guide. You're the one that's bringing them through the mess. It's not all on Steven. It's not all on Andy. It's not all on me. Yes, we have a heavy burden on that having fun part. Don't get me wrong. Burden. But understand, it falls on you. You're the tour guide. And let me tell you something about partnership. Today, you're building your legacy. Everything I ever wanted when I joined this company 17 years ago was I wanted to have my piece. And I was excited about that. This is what it's all about. You get to build your legacy. You get to build what it is your company is going to look like. I'm blessed that ours is known for love conquers all and powerful and loving. That fires me up. That excites me. Now it's your turn. What is your legacy going to be? It doesn't matter. It can be anything. We all don't have to be the same. I think a lot of people think we just sit around here at the Roberts Group and don't get nothing accomplished because we always talk about love. Because people, the most famous question people ask me is like, when do y'all train? Every day, man. Every day on life. So have fun. And the next part is, I need you to make money. Golly, I almost took a picture of the making money part that you guys were putting up there. That was gorgeous. I need you to make money. Here's why. Because the third thing that we do, I think, is the most important. And when you make money, when you have fun, when times are tough, and you make money when times are tough, but you still have fun, you make a massive difference in people's lives. I mean, the things that you're going to do for people. So I need you to make money. If you're going to join our family, if you're going to join this powerful and loving culture that we've created, you got to make money, because I need you to make a difference in people's lives. I can't stress to you, if you're brand new on this Davies Nation call this morning, listen to me. We need you to step up and make a difference real quick. If you've been here a long time, we need you to step up and make a difference. We need you, man. We need you to step up and be that person that someone says, I was thinking about quitting. I'm looking at some names right here. So if I don't call your name, don't be offended. I'm just looking at the names I got right here. But I almost quit. But this girl, Tanika, she stood up and talked about how she got $4,000 in her bank account. She changed my life. I came back the following week. And I came back the following week. And I came back the following week. And 15 years later, I'm here. All because Tanika went out and made a difference. That's what this is all about, gang. Have fun, make money, make a difference. You want to go partner? You get that in your system. Have fun, make money, make a difference. Be the one that says, I'm going to step up and start making a difference in people's lives. Yeah, don't be offended if you're one of these types of people. But if you're one of these types of people that's always putting quotes on Facebook, you're not making a difference in anybody's life. I'm sorry. I wish it were that easy. I wish it was just, I know that you read, some Grant Cardone 10X and you start getting fired up and jacked up about that. But I'm telling you, man, that don't personally touch people. That doesn't, Bryant, I'm looking at your name here, Bryant Autumn. You can personally touch people and change their lives more so than these, great authors. And they're great, nothing against them. Okay. But you have the ability here to reach out and touch someone and change their life forever. It's phenomenal what you possess here. And you're just getting started. You're just getting started. Okay. So have fun, make money, make a difference. And again, some people say to me, well, I don't like the way you run things, Paul. That's good. That's fine. When you're in charge of your organization, I expect you're going to do things differently. I hope not to your detriment. I hope there are improvements, enhancements. I'm not great. I'm not perfect. But the same for Stephen. As you go out there and you forge ahead and I need you to dream about what your culture is going to feel like, look like, and then you got to live it today. You got to be it today. You got to be that culture right here. I'm pointing down here somewhere. Right here. You got to be that right there. Whether it's someone like Stephen who's crazy funny, but yet has a message that is so powerful. You remind me a lot. One of my favorite comedians. He's not really a comedian. He I don't even know what his title is anymore, but he's not a pastor. He might be a pastor. I don't know. His name is Michael Jr. But he's funny as all get out. I love listening to him. I love watching him. And by the way, do not go listen to Michael Jr. Listen to Stephen Davies. I shouldn't have said Michael Jr.'s name. That was a horrible mistake on my point. But my point is this. Stephen has a very strong message that brings humor to it. And it allowed me 15 years ago in pain to ignore the pain I was in, to listen to his message in a comedic way, into where I wanted to stay and keep going and firing away. And then it was my turn to make money so I could make a difference in people's lives. You see how this thing works? See, you're going to have some fun. You're going to make some money, and you're going to make a difference in people's lives. Now, listen, I love leaderboards. Got nothing against them. Bills, congratulations, you're in first place. Love you. I also love fifth place. I also love 10th place. I also love 12th place. I love anybody that hangs around and is fired up about their future. I love anybody that just kind of wants to just hang around, be around the fire, fired up to be here. Don't ignore those people, please. Pat them on the back, love them. They can slingshot to first place in a heartbeat. Love on them. Let them know how important they are. People will see you doing that on your team. They'll say, golly, that's big. He don't just want me because I'm first place. Yeah, I mean, I love first place. I know I'm not. Please, some people get all, well, Paul doesn't care about leader. I care about leaderboards. I really do. But at the end of the day, what's the most important thing is, are we making a difference in people's lives? You know, if we're using leaderboards to talk about how great we are, how awesome we are, and how spectacular we are. Listen, guys, I got lucky that I was the first partner. I still don't know how it happened. It was the right place, right time. I'm a big NASCAR fan. It kind of, if you're a NASCAR fan, you'll get this. It kind of reminds me of the Daytona 500. That is a lucky man's game who wins that race. No kidding. It's there ain't a lot of skill involved in that. You just hanging around in the top 10, literally 10th place, last lap, you can win the thing. It's a luck. And that's the way I view this. I'm lucky. I got lucky. And now we need more partners. I need Stephen Davies as a partner. I'm not going to start naming names on this company because I'll mess up, but I need so many of you as a partner. Because being partner isn't woohoo, look how bad to the bone I am. Look how great I am. I have arrived. I am God's gift to the world. That's not what it's about. What it's about is saying, hey, let's take a few more with us. Let's let some other folks taste what this is like. Let's let some other folks see and feel and understand what this is all about. But it is really as simple, and I'm sorry, is have fun, make money, make a difference. How'd you get to partner? We have fun. I had fun when I was broke. I laughed when I was broke. I've watched Stephen Davies laugh when I knew inside he was dying, because I'm very close to him and I know very intimate things about him and things that were going on in his life at that point. And I was floored at his ability to get up there and talk and joke and make people laugh and move on to the next category. If you have that in you, that ability to not think about yourself. In fact, if I could step back a second, I want to say this. One thing you want to know, want to ask yourself every day is, how can I give? How can I give to the Davies team? How can I give to the Alliance family? When you start saying, I want this, or I'm doing this because of this, you're in trouble. What can you give? See, when Stephen was hurt and I watched him hurt, and I know Holly was just as hurt, it was a god awful time in their life. And don't worry about that. Please don't ask him what that was all about. Most couldn't have handled that. But it was more about what they could give to other people. Are you asking yourself when you're hurting, what can I give? Because that's that have fun part. That's that have fun component of, oh, and make a difference. And make a difference. And let me teach you this. When you're going through the struggle, can I beg you to not talk about the struggle? I want to get on my hands and knees right now, but I disappear. Please don't talk about the struggle when you're in the struggle. Your time, your moment is coming for when you can talk about the struggle. But it's not now. Let me tell you when it is. It's when your victory surpasses or matches the struggle. Then you can talk about the struggle. Because if you continue to talk about the struggle, you'll live in that struggle and you'll never get to the part of having fun, making money, making a difference. Not going to happen. It's simply just not going to happen. And what I've noticed from great leaders like Stephen, some great leaders that push through and go through garbage, is that they have this ability to not talk about what they're going through. I remember one time I sent Stephen a picture of, it was a picture of a lion. I'm forgetting. I had the words on the tip of my tongue what that said. But it basically said something along these lines of, you're so powerful, and I know you're going through so much. It was a beautiful, gorgeous line, right? See, that is a trait to where you can move an entire team, move an entire organization, move an entire company, move your legacy by just saying, you know what, my struggle can wait. Let's talk about having fun. Because God has put somebody in your life, on your team, that is saying, hey, here's the problem I'm having. Here's the challenge I'm having. Stephen is the real rock. Can you smell what Stephen is cooking? That's good. Thank you for saying that, Jeremico. That means the world to me. Gang, I want you to wake up and ask yourself, what can you give? What can I give? But Paul, I'm broke and I'm this and I'm that, and no one's listening to me and no one is hearing my ideas. I promise if you just keep waking up every morning and say, what can I give to this organization? I promise you it will give back. Listen, I made partnership because I gave to the Davies organization. I gave to the Cats organization. I gave to the ABN organization. I gave to Levanto. I gave to other organizations. And what they gave me in return is far out more than I ever gave them. What the words that they would say, the words that Stephen just would say, and he would say it, those types of words in front of people in my organization. It wasn't me that went partner. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that alone. I went partner because I was willing to give when it hurt. And what I got back in return far outweighed anything I could ever give to them, ever. So start waking up. What can I give? What can I give to this organization, Davies Nation? What can I give? Well, I have already told you. You can have fun, you can make money, you make a difference. That's one of the biggest things you can give to this organization. Simple things. Stephen, is there anything I can do for you? There's some of y'all that had a struggle this weekend that you overcame it, and we need to hear about it. And so many people need to hear about it. And I hope y'all are communicating that to the whole group. You're not just holding that inside. I got this guy on my team that drives me nuts. Well, I was having a bad week and I just didn't want to tell nobody. I said, but dude, you wrote like $9,000. Bro, you could change people's life with that. See, this is the problem. And that's why he's got nobody on his team. He's a great guy. I love him. I absolutely love him. I'd get in a fist fight for him. I love him that much. Breaks my heart that he's so selfish. God, it breaks my heart. Because when you're selfish, man, you think you're getting it all, but the blessings you're missing, you're missing them, man. I can't get here to partnership without incredible people like Stephen and Holly in my life. I can't keep naming everybody. I'll miss someone, but I'm telling you, all of them helped me get here. I didn't get here by myself. You're not going to get there by yourself. So if I could just ask you, just step up and take this meeting. Don't look at the motto of have fun, make money, make a difference as some, that's cute. It's catchy. No, it ain't catchy. It's everything, bro. I need you to have fun. I need you to get your passport. I need you to travel the world with me. I expect you to be in Alaska with me. Please change your life. Go on trips like this. If you're married, take your wife, take your husband on the most amazing trip in the world. Just sit back and just look at the joy in their eyes and the excitement that they have for just being on an incredible trip like this. I need you to have fun with me. Get your passport, commit to winning Alaska, commit to winning the next trip, commit to winning the following trip, commit to have fun with us. Next, make some money. I'm telling you, it's as simple. Go out and write you some final expense, write you some mortgage protection. Please don't confuse it. Well, I want to learn about what so-and-so is doing. He's doing X, Y, Z. I don't even want to say names because you'll start wanting to learn that. Don't do that. Clarity brings results. Clarity brings massive results. Final expense, mortgage protection. It's what all of us did to get here. Just go out and write you some. I'm too good for that. So was I, but I did it. By the way, I never thought I was too good for it. I just wanted money in my hands. Go out. Just simple policies, final expense, mortgage protection. Don't confuse it. Set a bunch of appointments. Set more appointments you ever thought possible. Put the odds in your favor. If you ain't that good of a closer, you know what? You might need to set about 30 appointments. If you're a great closer, you know what? You still might want to set about 30 appointments. And then lastly, don't hide your success and watch the difference you'll make. You're going to make a difference in people's lives. They're not going to be on your team. They'll be in other organizations. They'll be sidelined. They'll be cross-lined, but the chances of them being your downline, not good. I'm sorry. That's for somebody else. That's why, Brian, I don't know if you're on the same team as Autumn, but let's say y'all are on separate teams. See, Autumn, I need you to be very, very good and make money, because then you inspire people on Bryant's team. See, Autumn, you think you're going to make a difference on people on your team, and you will eventually. Don't get me wrong. You will eventually. But in the interim, no, you ain't going to make a difference. I don't care how great you are. You're not going to make a difference. It's the weirdest thing in the world. Bryant, on the other hand, he does very well. He's going to make a difference in people in Autumn's team. And people on Autumn's team are going to want to stay because they're going to say, golly, this Bryant, man, I can do this. I got this. I can make this happen. Now, we need Autumn to return the favor. You see how this works? This is how I got to partner. I did very well. Stephen did very well. I inspired people on his team. Stephen inspired people on my team. I hope this makes sense. This is how it works. You ain't alone. You ain't by yourself. You're on one of the freaking coolest teams in all of the Alliance, the Davies Nation. They're funny as hell. They're fun to be with. Anytime I go on trips, I hang around them. You're the best. You're the absolute best. So you already got that. Now I just need each of you to step up. That way, Diana, I'm looking at your name, or Tanika, I need you to make money. That way you inspire people on Autumn's team. Autumn, I need you to make money, so you inspire people on Tanika's team. And we all are going to laugh and smile and say, oh, crap, I might make partner. I love you guys. Stephen, I hope this helped. I'm inspired that you asked me to be on this call. I'm inspired that I'm very emotional that you keep calling me the first partner. I ain't the first partner. We're all a partner. And God bless you. And thank you for having me on your team. And you guys go out and think about what y'all can give to this team.
Paul, thank you so much, man. There's so many striking things you said. That about being, we're our own tour guide for our team. It's once you step into leadership, you're not allowed to have bad days. I mean, obviously you're not going to be perfect, but that was awesome, man. I love that part about clarity brings results. That's 3 powerful words, man. So much good stuff, dude. Thank you so much for sharing with us today. I know you are crazy busy. Your time is super valuable. I appreciate you sharing with us, man. So thank you so much.
I love you, brother.
Anything I can ever do for you, I'm only a phone call away, brother. So
absolutely, man. Love you and Holly.
Please give our love to Cameron. Well, guys, that's it. That's the call for today. That's powerful stuff. I'm going to go back and I'm going to digest that and I'm going to attack it. I encourage you to do the same thing with me, guys. Holly and I love you. Let's all meet in Burlington, May 7th and May 8th. I can't wait to see you. Can't wait to hug on you, high five you, and all that stuff, guys. We got so much good stuff going right now. Let's go out. Let's get after it.